What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on Render. Your daily update, basically. I've been covering this daily for quite a long time. Wanted to do a full update on that because Render right now is quite interesting, I think. Yesterday, 2 days ago, we had the reveal of that Apple VR headset. It seems to be pretty nice, but it's also hugely expensive. And that was, at least for a while, that was bullish for Render, because a lot of people think that that Render has a partnership with Apple, which is not true. There's no direct partnership between Render and Apple. I mean, if you look it up, not Apple. If you look it up, I mean, there's nothing. Yeah, I mean, you can listen to it explained. It's just that Render token is integrated on an app on the App Store. I think that's the only thing there is to it. I did research on it once, and there I found that, and hopefully I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, you can always point it out in the comments. I'm always open to criticism, and if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But there's no direct partnership between Render or Apple, right? So it's a perceived partnership, which in crypto can already mean a lot, because everybody believes it. Also on Twitter, I had some arguments yesterday about people saying it. I don't know. I just want to argue with them then, to maybe give me a source of where I can find that. But that's why we were bullish. And then obviously we also had a lot of news about the SEC suing Binance and Coinbase. So that created a lot of volatility for Render. But Render right now, the entire market is pretty correlated. It's pretty much moving together. Render not so much. Render actually did not get that much bullish momentum yesterday, and we respected that resistance level at 2.45 and 2.5. So I'm a little bit bearish on Render, but we'll talk about that in the rest of the video. Before we get into that, if you want to receive daily trading signals, check out the links down in the description or the pinned comment, and there you'll find instructions on how to join. So one of the things that happened is that we actually, like yesterday, I think this was the point when we got a lot of bullish momentum in the markets. What happened with Render is that the volume actually initially went up quite a bit, but the volume started dropping down, well, quite a bit very soon. I mean, if you take a look at the volume for most other cryptos, I think it actually still went up quite a bit afterwards. Here you can see with Bitcoin it went up, and for most cryptos it went up. So it looks like Render is losing a little bit of momentum. And then we talked about this earlier with the whole Apple event that was perceived as bullish for Render, but we also know that in crypto you usually have a buy the rumor, sell the news type of effect, right? So if the event is actually over, it's probably going to be sell the news, and that's bearish momentum for Render. And then apart from that, I would argue that Bitcoin is also not as strong right now, given everything that has happened. So the market is also not amazing, and we're receiving bearish confirmations. We had a bearish breakout through this major level between 2.45 and 2.5. We got a break retest, and now after the bearish momentum, we also broke down below the 382 fib of this entire move down, which we first broke above, which was a big deal, but that we have now broken down below that and also below the 200 EMA. While we are technically still trending, that does mean something. So I think it's more likely at this point of time actually that, well, first of all, we might get some bullish momentum from here, but that we will drop down to this level between 2.25 and 2.2. And once we have had that drop, I think the market structure does kind of change into something more bearish, and that therefore it's also more likely that at some point of time we'll drop down to these levels around $2. But I'll still keep you updated on that. I could be wrong. I mean, we could still get some bullish momentum from here, is if Bitcoin, for example, gets a lot of bullish momentum from 26,600. But at this point of time, I mean, yeah, then I'm wrong, because it's really not what I expect. But I will keep you updated on it. For now, this is my take on Render. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.